Hi, I'm Lance from Ultimate Canine, and today I'm going to talk about a topic that's been pretty popular lately, and that is Belgian Malinois. I have two Belgian Malinois, and they're a lot. They're a lot to handle, they're a lot to exercise, they're a lot to maintain. They just got a ton of energy, and they want to go, 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 and they're pretty confident dogs. So they want to push. They want to push me around. They want to push the rules and boundaries. They want to push. And that's why Malinois are very good police and military working dog. Not every one, and I hate to put a breed in a bucket because every dog has a character just like every person, but most Malinois are really good and have a lot of drive and a lot of power. They want to go. They don't get tired. And a lot of people are watching like John Wick and the John Wick series, seeing Malinois on the news, seeing a lot of cool stuff on Instagram and Facebook and YouTube with Malinois doing all of these things. And they're like, hey, I want to get a Malinois because I wanted to do these things. And the problem with that is most of those people that have these Malinois doing these crazy things, they have a lot of experience. They've worked with them before. They understand what they're doing. They know what to do, and they're training the dog. They're spending a lot of time with the dog. They're getting a lot of energy out of the dog, and they're teaching the dog ways to do a lot of things, okay? So the dog isn't just at home hanging out, chilling around. The dog is working. The dog is out doing stuff. The dog has a lot of jobs, not just one job, but usually many jobs. Malinois are not great pets, and although there are some good Malinois that do make good pets, it's few and far in between. Yes, a very good trainer can get a Malinois to be a good pet / working dog or a combination. But most Malinois need a job, otherwise they're going to get bored and they're going to get destructive. And again, that's why they're using the police and military, because most of the good quality ones are not afraid to fight a person. They will push you around, and if they don't like what you're doing because you're being unfair, they will fight back. That's why they're great at apprehension. That's why they're great at doing all of these things independently. But on the flip side, that's what makes them a bad pet. They want to go and they never want to stop. They got all this energy, all this power, and they want to go, go, go. So before you want to get a Malinois and just see what happens, I advise people to go to a PSA, which is a protection sport, IGP, which is a protection sport. Go to these places where people are using Malinois and see what they're about. Talk to the people. See how much energy the dog has, how much drive the dog has. And if you don't know what drive is, then there's a number one cue that you shouldn't get a Malinois. So with the big uptick in popularity, now we have people breeding Malinois that shouldn't be breeding them, and then we're running into problems with genetics and fear and all these other things. That the same type of thing that happened to German Shepherds in the early and mid 90s. And now we have people trying to breed Malinois for pet quality Malinois, and this is just, all of it's not very good for the breed as it is. 10 years ago, most people didn't know what a Belgian Malinois was. They had no clue, except for hardcore working people, military, or police. And if you get a Malinois, most breeders won't sell a Malinois to somebody that doesn't have experience, has never had a working dog before, doesn't plan on doing any training. Most breeders are pretty responsible, but then you have the ones that care about the money. And they're breeding just to breed and get dogs out there. And that is why all of these rescues and all of these things are popping up, because all these Malinois are getting turned into shelters. They're getting turned into ASPCA. They're getting turned in because people get them. They understand that they bought a baby velociraptor and the thing is tearing them up, tearing the house up. It won't stop. The more they try to stop it, the more it fights the back. And they're like, I can't deal with this. So they try to give it back to the breeder. The breeder's like, I don't want it. So then they send it to somewhere bad. Or they try to rehome it to somebody that doesn't know, and then it goes through the same cycle, and now this dog is really messed up, has all these issues, or things that can just run through people. So it's just it's a problem, and the thing that it affects the most is the dog. Because the people have problems, but The dog is the one that's going to end up losing their life. So before you want to go out and get a Malinois, which it's not a great idea if you don't have experience or you have no clue what you're getting into or you don't have the time for one, because they take a lot of time. It's a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of work. And it can be very rewarding, but you have to know what you're getting before you get it, or you're just creating a problem for yourself, but you're creating the ultimate problem for the dog, which is to go somewhere where they're never going to leave. So before you get one, do your research, talk to some breeders, but find some people that have them, understand what you're getting, understand the commitment that you're getting, and that the problems that you're going to deal with. Find some training that you can line up to help you with it and to manage the dog so you both can live a harmonious life together. But just don't go get one because you saw some cool videos on the internet. That is the worst thing you can do, because you're just setting yourself up for a bad day, and you're setting a dog up to get put to sleep or go somewhere really bad. So appreciate you watching. Do your research, help yourself, help the dog you're going to get, do the research. Thanks for watching.